Hey guys, what's up? It is Monday, February the 21st, 2011, and we have the update of the week. Woohoo, yay. And also, I'm not sick, so I don't sound like Amy Winehouse anymore. So you're not gonna be coughing and hanging, which is a good thing. Yeah, so this week we see WildyWyrms. Now, for some reason, WildyWyrms is not spaced, though it should be, so failed grammar there. But anyway, so WildyWyrms came out. Basically, they're kind of like the Haiti Wolf. They're going to be here for a limited amount of time. They have some special drop. But I'll get to that when it comes up. The monster is level 382, but JMods moderators can take over this worm thing and potentially raise its combat to level to 562 and be, well, since they're player mods, they can be much more strategic. So they can use the WildyWyrm attacks and stuff like that more frequently or whatever. They can just be basically a bitch. You will find the beasts, the WildyWyrms, in the forest east of the Chaos Temple, level 11 wilderness, close to where the old Clan Wars was. It's kind of like in that middle area, just below the graveyard. North of Clan Wars, level 42 wilderness. Between the Lava Maze and Red Dragon Isle, level 42 wilderness. Those are all multi-combat areas, just for the record. Mandrith and the other Edgeville characters will announce if a JMod has taken control of this worm thing in the wilderness, and they don't follow traditional strike worms, so you don't need any Slayer levels to use it or any special items. It's just go up there and good luck. If you're fighting it, just be careful of JMods in the area because they will take it over. Though I imagine for the first 4 at all, there'll probably be a JMod close to it, at least in the first couple days or so of it being out, because it'll be packed with people. So I imagine there'll be a couple of JMods, up there ready to take it over, especially like right now. Also, they are located in dangerous areas, and they drop something called a Fury Shark. Now, what a Fury Shark is if you kill it when a JMod is controlling the WildyWyrm, you'll receive it as a guaranteed reward. It's cooked already, and if you defeat a normal one, there's a small chance of receiving the drop. It is untradeable. Fury Sharks heal 230 life points while you're in combat and 280 outside of combat, which makes them the second best food there is, second to the Rocktail, obviously. If dropped on the floor by you, like anywhere, the Fury Shark will be visible to other players as just a regular shark. Also, the Fury Shark is a blessed item and has the ability to protect items instead of using your prayer to use protect item. Mind you, if you eat that and put on protect prayer, you don't keep 2 items if scald or 5 items if you're not scald. So just keep that in mind if you're going in there thinking, oh, I'm going to be smart and keep 2 items and then lose your AGS and start crying. I'm not going to say if I did that or not. But yeah, so it's basically if you don't want to waste your protection prayer, you can eat it and it protects it for 1 minute, which is pretty much good enough for like 1 fight. So basically get like 10 of these before you decide to go into the wilderness with it. Yeah, the Fury Shark will stay fresh until the week of the 28th of March 2011, when they'll be rot away into nothingness or whatever, and so basically they're just bullshit after that. They go away. It's kind of like the effects with the Haiti gloves. They go away after a certain amount of time. My phone's ringing. Is it anything important? No, I don't know who the fuck it even is. See if it rings again, actually. Whatever. Anyway, stupid phone. Don't really care who it is. So yeah, the WildyWyrm update. It looks like actually kind of fun. I mean, if you get a JMod or something like that, it's good. It's good interaction with JMods, trying to interact with their players more and stuff like that. That's pretty neat. I kind of like it. Oh, fair warning. As with the rest of the wilderness, you don't leave a gravestone behind if you die while fighting WildyWyrms, so your items are visible to the player who dealt most damage to you or everyone in the vicinity. If no player did any damage to you, everybody can get your stuff, and if somebody did the most damage to you or whatever, gets your stuff. So basically, there's no gravestone. So if you're going up there, be cautious and make sure you try not to die. Yeah. Also, WildyWyrms will be gone in 2 weeks on the 7th of March, and of course, as I said, the Fury Sharks will be gone on the 28th of March. So get your items and good luck. I probably won't do it. In other news, not much here. When entering the wilderness, the default draw order has now been changed to what PvP worlds used to use. This means that players will once again appear over their familiars. So basically, you just appear over top of your familiar instead of the other way around, which you can see at like any bank anywhere. If anybody has a familiar, they usually go over people. So that's interesting. Something that I didn't sort of script here is that it is a next thing. The next rewards have been tweaked. And also, getting to next encourages you to pay homage to Zeros by wearing full ancient ceremonial set. In return, she will allow you to pass through the Zeros and boss store for free without needing to notch up a kill count. Now, basically, that just means that you bring if you have the full ancient ceremonial robe set, you can bring that instead of getting the kill count. But I would recommend getting the kill count first, because I mean, if you go in there and you die with that full ancient ceremonial and you lose that, that's like 20 mil down the drain. Might even be more than that. So, yeah, just careful with that. If you are going to use the ancient ceremonial robes, there's a few options to get them. Kill the ancient mages that attack in the area before the kill count door, kill the ancient mages in the next area, or buy them from other players, obviously. We have greatly increased the chances that a mage in the next area will drop these robes, which just means they're going to drop. Beware that the ancient ceremonial clothing has no stat boosting effects, and that the creatures of the ancient prison will still be aggressive while you wear it. It's not considered a Zeros item. Just a fair warning. It is not considered an ancient item or whatever. So bring something ancient if you're going to go there and you think that these ceremonial robes are going to save your ass. They're not. So just be careful. Now, I don't know why they don't, but I think they should, considering they're technically an ancient item, but whatever. That's not my thing. But anyway, as far as the drops, they've just been making her drops larger and more common and fairly shared between a number of individuals and blah, 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 blah. So basically, they've just tweaked it kind of like they did with the others. It's just more common to get some of them. Those who are looking to get their hands on a Zerite bow and the Virtus mask, robe top, and robe legs will find they are roughly 3 times more likely to receive one from Nex. Although getting a unique item from Nex was far more likely than getting a God Sword from another boss, which is weird. But did not believe that their chances of receiving a match, blah, 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 blah. So basically, everybody's starting to complain that the drops or whatever were not as common on Nex, but technically they were, so they just tweaked it and said, yeah, okay, now they are. So yeah. Those who attack Nex in groups, and they throw a little joke in there, which is everyone unless you're utterly mad. WX16, everybody. We'll find that our drops are now split into batches rather than one large pile going to a single person, and that the total number has been increased. For example, if they previously dropped, say, 5 Torstol Seeds and 30 noted Ceradoan brews for one person, with the chances this week, Nex will instead share 12 Torstol Seeds between 4 people, so you get, and we'll share 30 unnoted Ceradoan Bruins between 3 people, throwing an additional 10 unnoted Super Restores for a bit of variety. Whatever. With free trade back in RuneScape, you can liberally pass these items to one to another to better prepare you for the fight or whatever. So basically, instead of dropping 5 Torstol Seeds for such and such a username, it drops 12 Torstol Seeds shared between your group of 4, or it drops 30 unnoted Ceradoan Bruins between your group of 3. So basically, you each get 10, or the 4 each get however many it is. I don't really know. I think it's 3. So yeah, it's kind of good, because I get pissed off when somebody gets like 5 Torstol Seeds or something like that. I'm sitting there like, fuck, that's like 2 mil. And, I mean, I'd rather 3 than none, so, that's not bad. And plus, I mean, it's Nex. Torstol Seeds probably like its like least drop besides like coins and bones. So, that's not bad. But anyway, guys, I am going to go and play some Black Ops while this renders. Even though I technically would have already rendered if you're watching this video. I don't know. I am confusing myself. I'm going to go get some supper. How about that? By the time this is uploaded, I'll probably be eating it. So, there we go. Sounds good. And that person has not called me back yet. I'm going to call them back and see who the fuck that was. Alright, guys. I will see you later. Vlog probably up on my second channel. Also, if you didn't see my second channel, there's a new Jimmy video up also if you wanted to go watch that. It's kind of a comedy thing. It's not as good as the last one, but meh, whatever. So if you want to go watch that, go check out my second channel. You can find that in Failgex's channel box things, Failgex Live. So please, I recommend you go subscribe to that. Also, next week, I'll have a new thing suggested by one of you guys. I forget who it was. I'm sorry. Wait, I'll check. Just a second. Just a second. I'll check. Gotta make this quick, though, because this is getting up for like 10 minutes. It was suggested by Santa's PKer. Santa's PKer gave the video idea of having a featured video each week, and I'll show a clip of like 10 seconds or something like that from that, and then put a link to it so you guys can go watch it and subscribe for yourself if you enjoy that whatever video it is, RSMV, PK video, guide video, whatever the fuck it is, just to keep it more community based. So if you think that's a good idea, leave a comment about that. Also, thumbs up, as you have been doing, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much. They're getting much higher view counts and stuff, and the community is growing, and it's awesome. I'm glad that the community is growing. But anyway, I'm gonna go before I talk myself, because I'm gonna get it mixed up in my my tongue's gonna go blah 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 in a minute, and I'm gonna stop talking fast. All right, I will see. Ow. I hit my fucking hand on that. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, guys, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and yeah, peace. Enjoy the WildyWyrm.